We are going live. Let's see how long this takes to get notifications on here. I'm going to be doing some propane filling. Alright, let's turn off the volume on this. I don't want to hear myself. I just got it for create. I don't know if this works or not. Okay, anyways. I digress. What's going on, everybody? I have got my one of my barbecue style propane tanks. These used to be 20-pound propane tanks. Now they're all 15 pounds. Gotta love the way the economy goes. And I've got several of these 1-pound canisters, and they're all empty, so I need to refill them, and we're going to give it a shot. So here we go. Now, I'm just kind of live because this is something I'm going to be doing. It's going to take me a few minutes, and I figured I'd hop on here for the heck of it. Alright, so let's talk about this. I've done videos about this in the past, but why not? You got your large propane tank. Make sure that it is off. Make sure that you are in a well-ventilated area. I'm in my garage, which is not insulated, and I've got my garage door open slightly. Sorry that's cutting my head off. I want to be able to show the table. I got my little adapter here. I just got this adapter off of Amazon. You can just Google it, and you'll be able to find them. And what you're going to do is this fits on the outside of your connector. And it's just a real simple twist on. Make sure it's nice and tight like a tiger. And then what you're going to do, you're going to take your canister. I'm trying to put it sideways here. Now, let me talk about the canister for a second. Sorry, I get a little squirrely. I put my canisters in the freezer because that helps lower the pressure on the canister, so you get the maximum amount of gas in it. Also, grab my little scale here. Got a little scale to weigh it out. All right, so it's right at 1 pound. This little canister empty weighs 1 pound. This thick one, so it might have just a little bit of gas in it. You want the scale so that you can see how much fuel you're putting in there. So we will put it on here. Sometimes it takes forever for it to actually catch. Actually gotta push in a little. Okay. Now, I've got that tight. My gas is still off, okay? What you're going to do, you're going to take your tank, lift it upside down, and turn on your gas. And we'll go from there. Now, I just had to tighten up the adapter because I could feel a little bit of fuel coming out, and I could smell it too. That's why you do this in a well-ventilated area. And we'll go for another few more seconds. All right. Shut it off. Turn it up. Undo it. Off your gas all the way. Oh, I made it too tight. Be right back. Gotta go find me a pair of pliers. Nope, those aren't gonna work. Be right back. Enjoy the show for a second. Alright everybody, I'm back. I go get my pliers. Nobody ever said I was good at all this stuff. Now, it doesn't really feel like it's got a whole lot of gas in it. It actually doesn't have any gas in it. So, we shall try this again. Let's tighten up this just a little bit more. Alright. The gas off. Put that bad boy in. And this is why I do things, so that Interesting. So what's interesting is that when I put that on here, there's a little bit of gas in that tank, this canister, and it started to leak out. I could hear it and I could feel it. Interesting. So let's try this again. If somebody's actually watching, can you type something so that I can see if my chat's actually working? Try this again. Okay. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. I'm not really understanding why it's leaking slightly. Because it should. So let's try this again. Ron, what's up? Alright, there we go. Let's try this again. Round 2. We'll go for a second to see. I'm not really sure why the adapter was leaking a little bit like that. Then again, I haven't used it in a year, and it's been sitting out here in the garage, so it might have a little bit of a dry rot or something on there that doesn't give it the best seal until it's like super tight. So what's going on with you guys? Good morning on the break. So I figured that. Cool. Are you already at work, Michael? I thought you were working night shift for some reason. Help if I actually turn it closed so open. Oh man. Alright, let's give this one a check this time. Let's see if it worked. What is going on? So I'm not really sure what's going on with this. Okay, working days. I don't really know why it's not transferring the gas. Speaking of pain in my crackers, that's what it's speaking. I'm trying to see if I feel anything, like gas-wise. Because it shouldn't be this big of a pain in the butt to do these. If this one doesn't work, I'm going to grab another canister and see if it's maybe this canister or something like that. This is why you always prepare before you actually need something. Yeah, that's not getting crap. So, let's try another one. Oh man. Hey, I actually got I got stickers made from my patient's sister. Ooh, man. Don't wear a white shirt when you're messing around with stuff. You get crap all over you. So I'm going to be trying to send those out here soon. It's going to be just the little campfire thing. All right. Let's give this a shot. Turn her upside down. Crank her open. Good morning. You know, I got some exciting news that I'm going to be doing a video on later today. I've got a probably a year-long series that I'm going to be doing that I'm pretty excited for. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this one. I'm wondering if that canister is bad. And that's why it's not filling. Oh. That didn't work either. Mike, I'll look at your comment here in just a second, buddy. One of those things. I don't feel like it should. You need to pull. See if you get more in. Yeah, my problem right now is that this thing's not even filling. I can hear, like with this one, I can hear the gas, but when I weigh it out, it's completely empty. So I'm thinking that there's something going on with either the tank itself or this. So I'm going to grab another tank that I got and see if that does anything. Luckily, I've got 3 tanks. And by the way, if you ever wondered why on some people's their names, see those little badges? It means they're a member. They've got a membership to my channel, which just means the world to me. That people are willing to use a little bit of their money to help me do the stupid stuff I do here on YouTube. All right, let's try this again. There's plenty of fuel in this. So we'll see what happens with it. Got my old phone over here. That's what I'm looking at for comments. So that's why I keep looking over there. Alright. Let's see if this does anything. Okay, at least I had a little bit of a purge there. Oh. Man. I don't know what's going on. I do not know what is going on here. I wonder if this thing is faulty. So the thing with these, from what I've learned of YouTube, you may have to purge gas vapors to start all over again. You need to weigh the tank to see if it's full. Yeah, so I've got a little scale right here. That's what I'm putting it on. Let's try. Man, it sucks wasting gas. But I want to get it completely empty. Try that out. Ooh, man, propane stinks. Alright. They're gonna yell at me. She's gonna be like, you stink! Right under a pound on this one. So just the tiniest amount of gas in them right now. So thanks. All right, let's try this again. See what happens. We now know that they're completely purged. That's on there good and tight. That's on there good and tight. Let's try it. Can't tell if I'm feeling gas down here or not. Should be cold. Yeah. I leave my canisters in my freezer, so they've only been out here for a couple minutes. Plus, I'm out in my garage and it's cold out here anyways. It's only like 30 degrees outside, 30, 35. So I definitely can hear the gas going a lot more this time. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this time. So let's shut it off, turn it over, undo it. A little purge. Oh, I can never feel gas that time. Okay, so thanks RG for that tidbit. You got it to half a pound, which obviously is not a full pound, not a full container, but it's something. So let's try it again with this one, because I know that they are purged now, and maybe that was my problem. Oh, really? Okay, well, let's time that out then. I didn't, I've never really set a timer for it. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, so dirty. I've never set a timer on how long I've actually tried to fill these for. So, because mainly with me, I'm using them for my Mr. Heater propane heaters and stuff like that. And you know, I'll just change them out as I need. I just leave a couple extra tanks there in the living room. It's a nice thing with those Mr. Heaters since they are indoor safe. Also, for my big buddy, I've got the hose that will hook up to the big tank. That's what I use it out here in the garage. And then hopefully here, maybe today I'll make a video on it, but I don't know when it'll go out. Oh, using the pot stand for the Mr. Heaters. Okay, yeah, I'll do that here once I'm done with this one. Again, at the beginning of the video I said, and let me reiterate, whenever you're doing this, make sure that you are in a well-ventilated area. You have flammable gas that stinks, and I'm sure it's not the healthiest thing to be inhaling propane. I'm in my garage that is not insulated. I have my garage door open about a foot or so, and so I've got a lot of airflow in here to keep that down to a minimum. All right, let's see. So we've been just over a minute. Actually, that's 2 minutes right now. So we'll do about 1 more minute, and we will we'll take a gander at it and see what this one weighs. This canister here was just under a pound. It was at 15 ounces. And so we'll see what that does. If it doesn't get full, try to purge some leftovers. We can keep filling until it reaches the weight. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what AK was saying there. See, this is why I love YouTube. And I love our community. We all help each other. I do dumb stuff so you guys can see and you guys can laugh. And then when I'm actually doing something serious, you guys are there to help me. That's what I love about this stuff. You can't beat a good community, a good family like we have here. God, if it doesn't get okay. Alright. Let's do it again. I got 5 to do, so you know that won't be an issue. Alright. Here we go. Close her up. Flip her over. So this was just about 3 minutes on this one. A lot of purge. And let's take a gander. Okay, we are. Make sure we're 0. Okay, there we go. All right. Again, just over half a pound on it. 29 ounce total weight. Okay. Right now I'm running at 24. Is what both these are on. So you guys were saying purge just a little bit of the air out and then try it again. So let's do a little bit of that. I don't know what a little is, so we just did a little. Turn her up. Turn her over. And let's go for another couple minutes here. Now, ooh, shoot, that's a lot of oil there. Don't necessarily want to use that. Hey, don't mind if I do anyway. Something, I don't know if you guys saw or not, and something I want to kind of do a little video on. Did you guys see about that the pile up over there in Virginia, and where people were stranded for like 30 hours on the interstate because of snow and everything? It's a good reminder to have your survival stuff in your car. Prep for it. I will not blow myself up. I promise. I promise. It's so funny that the comments show up after on my phone after they do on the video, but the video itself is lagged than there. It's so weird. Yeah, 30 hours, and you know I love how everybody was talking smack about, especially AOC, talking smack about Ron DeSantis down there in Florida, because he hasn't been out in public for the last couple weeks because his wife has breast cancer and he's been supporting her. But Virginia, right by not too far from DC where this happened, and Pete Buttigieg, the transportation secretary, is nowhere to be found. And he took how many months off when him and his husband adopted those babies? So it's kind of, I thought it was what's good for the goose is good for the gander, but apparently when you're a Republican, not so much. All right, let's try this again. Let's see what we're up to. All right, a little purge right there. A little more purge. Oh yeah, you guys rock. This is why I love this community. Got this bad boy up to, let's see, I'm at actually at 29 ounces right now. So that little mid purge actually did the trick. So Hey, prep for it. How's the weather up there in the Great White North? Follow a bunch of people on TikTok, well, as well as YouTube, and they've been getting some massive amounts of snow up yonder. Let alone, I got a buddy that's stationed up in Alaska, and they've gotten feet upon feet upon feet of snow. And yeah, I hate snow. I need to move from Indiana down south. Keep telling my wife and the kids are when the kids move out, we're going to Texas. Cold. Yeah, you guys like the minus degrees up there. Although, you know, if you guys don't know who BC Gerbs is, he's a great guy. I would love to live where BC Gerbs lives, or at least go to visit him, because he literally has elk, full-size elk that come into his front yard. Where else can you do that? That is like the coolest thing in the world. Snow weather is cold but beautiful to see. Yes, yeah. If I was a millionaire and I didn't have to leave my house, I wouldn't mind the snow. I could live with it. But you know, having to drive in it sucks. Having to drive around other people who don't know how to drive in it sucks. Here in Indiana, you know, we have cold winters and snowy winters, but everybody forgets how to drive on said snow. And that first time, all right, I'm at 26 on that, so I can live with 26. Put these bad boys down here. Oh, and get another one. Like I was saying, I keep mine in here in my deep freeze, along with my cow, my half a cow that I got. I don't tolerate the snow. We were trying on Thailand. I actually had friends who vacationed in Thailand a few years ago, and oh my God, that's a beautiful country. You can do all kinds of things over there, both good and bad. I don't know. She got to play with, go to like an elephant preserve, and got to hang out with elephants all day. So that would be pretty awesome. Oh shit! I forgot. Ooh. Thanks. Oh, got to talking and I forgot. That's what happens. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in this thing. And I forgot to weigh it too. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. Man, there's a lot in this can. Ooh, man. Stuff stinks so bad. Mail's here. Probably bring me more bills. Alright, here we go. Round 2. Fight. And getting this to catch the threads at first sometimes is a pain in the butt. Alright, here we go. Turn her up. Turn her on. Go from there. Try to make sure also when you're doing this that you don't stand in front of the canister, just because of some sort of chance of a catastrophic failure and this thing shot out. It would shoot out with a lot of pressure. And, well, yes, I am fat. I really don't want to take the canister to the belly because that would probably suck. I'm going to try to do a full 5 minutes purge on this. I mean, not purge, fill on this. so we'll sit here and babble for a little while. Talking about the Virginia stuff, I know in my vehicle, in my truck that I drive every day, I keep a space blanket in there, but not one of those little cheap little nylon things. One of the not nylon, Mylar ones. I use. I have one of the reusable ones. I keep a couple things of water, some sort of food. Normally it's like some beef jerky or whatever. A couple extra hats and a fleece blanket, just so that way I have water, I have extra clothes, and I have a blanket. I also have a way to start fire, obviously, because I have my little 10-piece kit. But I know a lot of people have used those little paint cans with the isopropyl alcohol and stuff in it. I don't feel safe using those. Yes, I know I could put down the window a little bit, but I don't know how I feel about those. If you happen to overfill one, we should just take the bottle outside to purge. Okay, why is my question on that one? Why take it outside to fill it? Is that safety reasons? Is that because of too much smell? What's going on with that? But I digress. You want to make sure that you have at least the minimum amount of stuff, because you never know what's going to happen. Heck, if I wanted to be all high speed, I could get, because of the way my truck is set up. I've got a Toyota Tacoma. Safety reason. Okay, that's what I was figuring. I've got a Toyota Tacoma that's got a small extended cab. I don't have back seats in it, so I've got a lot of room back there. And I've thought about honestly getting another little buddy, Mr. Heater little buddy, if I can find one at a either used or at a good price somewhere, and leave that in my truck without the tank connected to it. And that way, if things really got bad, I would at least have I'd have a propane heater to have in the vehicle. Yeah, you got a point. You know, minor details. Because one of these tanks in the little buddies lasts, if you do it on low, if I remember right, either somewhere like around 6 to 8 hours. Yes, I know that's not 30 hours. I have no idea why people were stuck that long on the interstate. It's not like they were in the middle of nowhere. So, who knows on that one? Got my washer going right now, so if you hear a little clack, 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 clack in the back, that's just my washer. Also not good to smoke when doing it. You know. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Alright, I think it's been 5 minutes. It's either been 4 or 5 minutes. I don't remember if I started at 10:56 or 10:57. I mean 9:56 or 9:57. So let's take a little thing. I always have my face back just because. Ooh, okay, so this is actually overfilled. Alright, so let's turn the camera around and open up the garage, and we'll go empty this. Well, not empty it, but let some of it out. Alright, turn this down. Da-da-da. Alright. Okay. Hold on. Wait for that to go up. Ain't that a pretty truck? I don't think I've ever actually shown. No, I've done it on my truck. Alright, anyways. So this is, it's about 4, let me see. Hold on. Let me think now. Take it, Bobby. Alright. So. Yeah, that's my thoughts too. So this is actually, this is about 5 ounces overfill. So I'm going to go out here and I'm going to let it go for about, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds, and see how much that that drops it out. Got my little tiny Phillips, and we'll go from there. Woo! Holy smokes! I hope that showed up on camera. That shot out like a son of a gun. Oh man, I hope that showed up. Let me grab me a glove. That was not what I was expecting. And the big reason why I'm grabbing, oh my gloves right there. That stuff was super cold. Super cold. All right. Oh, there it is. Oh. Try that again. All right. Woo! Oh shit. Oh, even with the glove on. Oh, that was cold and hurt. A little frostbite. Alrighty then, let's get that turned around. That's why you have the door open. Yeah, exactly. Can I not turn this back around? Well, that's about ghetto. Alright, well, turning the whole camera around. I mean, the whole phone. When I switched it that time, it wouldn't let me switch back. So, all right, let's take a gander at it, and we'll see how much that dropped the weight. Yeah, I forgot. Well, even with that glove on, that's just, you know, the little cheap leather gloves. Man, that stuff soaked through there and got it cold as hell. Whew. Although that's funny. I always loved that phrase, cold as hell. Hell ain't very cold. So that actually didn't do much. That only dropped it maybe an ounce. So I'll have to do some more. But I'm gonna hop off here. Appreciate you guys stopping by for me, and appreciate the help with figuring this out. And if you got any questions, talk to me on the comments. And otherwise, I will talk to you guys here on the next one.